Here we are. Here it goes. We got a little bit of a special map, man. It comes back. It's been a while since I've been on this one. We started off with a little bit of a approach that I like to call slow but sturdy, man. We got the bow mangles with 18 and 50. The bat with the 57 and the 25. Now he does have a razor mouth coming down. He pulls out the grave as well, does the traditional wall break. I want to go for a little bit of a different approach though. Now with this one, I was pretty excited just to share this with y'all, and for many reasons you'll see really soon. We decided to open up a little bit of an oddball gameplay with it, man. I got some phobies that really utilize their abilities here, and I think this is going to be pretty fun for y'all to watch, man. I'm going to get into everybody's stats in a minute because we got the grave with the 12 and 47. We got the mom. Hold on, what that gen is? 15. Okay, yeah. 15 to 41. We got the razor with the 70-35. We got the cob with 11-43. My bat, little sturdy bat, man. He ain't too crazy, but he's a little something alright. You know, he's coming in with that 57-25. We got the grave with the 13-49. And my bow mangles right now standing on that 18-84. But that is an 18-50, man. Let's get right back into the gameplay, though. Let's not hold it up. We got the jar coming out. Pretty interesting jar that just came out. He done slid out really sturdy, man. That jar is a 8, so it's 50 and 26, of course. But he's standing on the stem, so he does have the boost. We brought out the honey bear, man. I told you, wicked gameplay, man. We brought out the honey bear for a reason, so he's coming fine-tuned. The honey bear is kind of slick with it, man. That 23 with the 35 isn't a lot of damage, but that map tile disabler, it's over, honey. Put it that way, man. Let's go. The spike, man, you already know I love stabby, man. Spike is a very sturdy 3 key. Not really my go-to though, but I like him, man. He's interesting. We come out for the wall break. Go ahead and patch everything up just in case he decides to go sturdy with that mouth, man. I'm down with it. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. Pretty interesting wall break, gotta say. He decides to go behind instead of back, of course, because he would have lost the 1 key for pretty much just 1 hit. Not really that dangerous. He does come out with the Cyclops. Pretty interesting. 18 with a 46, and that stabby is a 17 with the 45. Pretty nasty spike. We got the Woolly Bully, man. Those of you Woolly Bully fans out there, you already know how we get down. He is one of my favorite 5 keys. Don't use him too often though, because I'm still learning the phobia. Now we come up with the bat. Go ahead and get in position with the Mashmore, man. We do have that Woolly with the 21 and the 47. And we have a little bit of spoiler, man. That heart is getting shattered, my guy. Just shattered. What happens, though? He decides to reposition with the jar. Finish off the bat. Pretty interesting that he decides to do that early on, of course, because I do only have 6 phobies out here on the map right now. I could just do the 1 trade, and he loses the 1 for no reason. Right? Wrong. We decided to change things up. Let's go ahead and get in position to make stuff happen. Opening up the wall, man. Pretty sturdy. That way we can take out that 1. Remember, we do have the range debuff, okay? We do have the range debuff. One of my favorite new phobies out right now, the 92 with the 46, man. Pretty nasty. How did I not see it, man? The Noxious just came out. That is a pretty nasty phobia as well. One of the craziest 5 keys. I don't really have him in my arsenal yet, but when I do, you'll definitely see me fine-tune his abilities. He has 17 with a 47, and that's a 35 AoE. That 35 poison shot for 3 turns is an AoE as well. That's why he's really nasty. Of course, he loses his life to poison everybody. And I'm way way too well positioned right now. If he decides to get froggy with that 5 key, I'm fine with it. I'll show him a little thing or two. We got the repositioning. We got the traps coming down. We definitely did pretty well to put the Oculus in that. He needed to be where he's most useful, man. He's like the superior jar, to be honest with you. I don't even care about the lob when the damage is so different. When the damage is so different, it doesn't even matter. Especially because he's still a low-level Oculus at that. Like, we got to remember, he isn't, like, crazy out there. He's only a level 6, right? So that 92 with the 46 isn't really that bad. He decides to go crazy, man. He pulled out one of my favorite 8 keys, the Heartbreaker, man. If you know, you know. He really, really snatches souls, man. I'm telling you, look. We got the ability coming out once again to go ahead and open up another wall. Now, that was what I was talking about, man. We got the crazy plays coming right now with no mercy at all. We slide all the way down, reposition to the point to where we got ultimate bottom. I want him to come up top, though. That is kind of the goal here, because if he decides to come up into either one of these positions, he still has a lot of traps to deal with and a lot of range. Now, please remember that positioning is key here. As long as I have my debuff right here, we have a lot of counters against the stim pad, right? Pretty well positioned statue. He decides to go up with his highest damage dealing phobie right now, other than the Heartbreaker, of course, which I understand. I probably would have went in with the 4 key, though, just because of the fact, I don't know if the 4 key could have reached. Maybe that was the only phobie that could have reached at the time. But we decided to debuff it because obviously that was the plan. That's why he's there. We need to get rid of a lot of people. While the lava's going, man, let's capitalize on that. Go ahead and get some shots off. Take out that 3 key. We also got a 5 key getting mollywopped right now. No problem with that at all. We're going to get up out of his way, though, because we need a little bit more of a repositioning coming through. Now, I could have did a little block with the grave, but honestly, Bowmangles is so well equipped. We already got the debuff down. We're fine with that. We got a lot going on right here. He decided to get him with the poison, drag. That was a well position with the jar. We were fine with it, of course. We do lose the 6. We damaged the Noxious. And on top of that, he wastes his ability right there. So we could go up and we could actually go crazy on that Heartbreaker if we so choose. He decides the best course of action is to use a lot of AoEs. Now, mind you, I do understand why you want to go insane with the AoE so much. Now, this is a pretty nasty phobia with 18 and 460 on that stim pad. It did a lot. But you're losing a lot here. You just lost a 4 from my 6. I'm actually going to come up and finish everybody off with these plays. I'm going to come up the middle with my debuff like I have no care in the world. I'm not even going to be worried about it because he's not going to get froggy. He doesn't have enough damage out here to really worry me right now. And on top of that, I can go ahead and finish off the voodoo doll, man. We're going to go, wait, Muffin. We got the 59 with the 59. Those of you who know, my favorite 1 key is either yall or this guy, man. This guy right here is really quick to make things turn over in your favor. There we go. He gets the shot off. We go ahead and finish him off with the jar, though, just so we don't have to take too much damage. Our jar is never going to be really in danger because we got so many phobies out here and he still has 9 keys. Now, granted, it does seem like he has more keys than me, but please pay attention to the fact that I got way more phobies out here than he does. He has 4 to my 7. 6. Yeah, no, 7. It's 7. We have max phobies out right now. We do have a little bit going on. We got a lot of phobies down. So does he. Let's get right back into the action, though, because he just took out the corn cob. 7 key comes up. And also the cast. He decides to go ahead and throw away all of his keys and let them all come out to the board. Pretty decisive decision, considering that alligator is only a 30 and 50, man. That's a level 7. He's also got the cast with the 78 and 51, man. That range, now that was probably the one good decision he made. That and the 6 key pull was really sick as well. We're going to come all the way back just so we don't have to worry about too much with our 5 key. Finish off his 5 key. But he should have pulled him back, man. I don't know why he didn't realize that Grave is out for a reason. He's going to pretty much stay out until I don't need to place any walls or utilize him anymore. We got so much work out of these phobies that we haven't had to pull out anybody. We pretty much bank, and we don't have nothing really heavy that's going to stay in our way. He comes up with the 7 key, man. Now, putting a 7 key up like that really early on top of having his abilities coming back in a couple of turns. He doesn't have it yet. Graves going to come in a little aggressively and do what he does best, get the smack off. We're actually going to get this alligator really low right now. Pretty much as low as possible just to make him run back. He's going to try to get the heel off, or he's going to pretty much back him away. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two. We're not going to be able to finish him off, of course, but we're going to be able to get everybody in position to really make things happen. We got a Moffat coming out too, by the way. That Moffat came up the rear end, and it was just coming in ready for the next run, man. 16 with a 31. We also have the 49. They come closer for the pull, man. It is a 2 tile, which of course it is, right? We wish we had one of those crazy 3s, man, but we don't have it yet. He runs back with the gator. Decides that's the best play. Takes my 3, man. But that's kind of what we needed, right? Because we already had way too many phobies out. Now we can pull somebody else. We pull him onto the lava, and that guy's a goner, man. He's just gone for sure. We could do what we want to, but we want to add insult to injury. Go ahead and capitalize on that shot. Now we get Wooly Bully back up here to kind of make things happen the best way possible. And we get Bo Mangles onto the stem pad. Now he can do what he wants to right now, but we get a cast out of our own. And that's a 76 and 50 as well. Pretty nasty pair right there. We go ahead and heal the honey bear. We don't really have a lot of time to utilize mechanicals, so we definitely did that in this matchup. I was really excited to put this one out. He comes in with a pretty nasty combo, actually. Pretty nasty combo. That was a good placement on his part. He can decide to move out if he wants to, but instead, he's going to let the turn move over. He's going to reposition for a pull next turn, and he can pretty much do what he wants to, but I'm going to go ahead and play aggressively since I know he has his Heartbreaker back. We're going to take out the jar. We're going to come in and take out that cassowary, and we're going to move everybody in. If we don't move everybody in now, we're just going to get pulled in and get picked off one by one. So we might as well make him play aggressive and have to either make a decision or run away. Whatever he decides is up to him, but 2 versus 5 really isn't looking good for him. And actually it's 6 on 2, so it's looking even worse. He decides to go for the heal. Really the match is over though. There's not much he's going to be able to do, but we do have a chance to show you about breaking down kind of and making all this tie up, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to clear up that stem pad just in case we can't finish off the gator, man. That's fine, because we got a lot of damage coming his way, and he does really get hurt. But as long as we can stop the Heartbreaker from moving in and doing too much, then we still make stuff happen, man. We still make stuff happen. There's still 45 on his heart. He's got a lot going on. He was doing some stuff early on, but now it's kind of just moving on to the next phase. We get to push in like really early, get the smacks that we need to get. And this is why I wanted y'all to watch to the end, because we utilize a stem pad to finish him early on. That's really the best play that you can utilize in this situation, so you don't have to add any insult to injury and just tie everything up pretty clean. And that's a GG's. I really appreciate y'all for watching. Stay gold, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one.